Hey guys, how are you doing? Furo here. I greet you to another Elder Scrolls Legends video. It is the last video of the year, so 2017 is nearly over, but I'm looking forward for the next year to get you more content out. For the last video of the year, I thought we will play a bit Controlled Spellsword. I used the deck last couple of days on stream, was working decently, and Controlled Spellsword is one deck that you need to take some time with, because most often the games are at least taking 10 minutes, most of them are 15 or even 20 minutes or longer. So if you like a very grind heavy deck that needs a long time but also is very fun to play, I think Controlled Spellsword is the right choice. Controlled Spellsword is kind of the advantage for the deck is that you have a lot of guards, so really a lot of guards. You have, for example, Barrow Stalker here, then on 3 comes the Dark Guardian, on 4 you have the Emperor's Blade, you have on 4 also Hive Defender, 5 is Lydia, the Exemplar here. Then there's a little gap, but Nahagliiv is coming, the Skeletal Dragon, and also the Mantikora. So quite a lot of guards, so you're kind of just building a wall for your opponent so that he's not able to hit you in the face. And to make it a bit more longevity, you also have a lot of kind of drain creatures. With the Bruma Profiteer, you can get life back. With the Emperor's Blade, you can slay and get... with the Emperor's Blade, you can slay and get health back. Also, the Undying Dragon here is another drain creature that can get you a lot of life back. Or you can get life back with a Blood Magic Lord if you are getting the right blood spell in hand. So the deck is there to survive a very long time. And then in the end, because you have also a lot of destruction with the Mantikoras, with Piercing Javelins, with Dawns, Spellsword is the perfect deck to play a control game. The only bad thing that you might face is that despite that you have a lot of guards, that some of the aggressive decks, if they can go really aggressive early on, they might still overrun you despite having the guards. So because of stuff like a shield breaker, or because they are just pushing more damage than you can drop guards on the board. If your hand is not strong enough for the start, then you will still get overrun. But against the mid-range and also the control decks that you will face on the ladder, this deck is totally viable. So I had no problem so far on the ladder against those decks. And even the famous Ram Scout, for example, you have enough stuff against that, because you have not only the Shadowfen Priest that allows you to destroy an enemy support card, but you also have the Edict of Azura, which also allows you to either create or kill a creature or a support card. That's pretty good. Also with Galyn the Shelterer, you could potentially create more Shadowfen Priest if you really think you need a lot of support destructions. If you, for example, if you face a support mage, then yeah, you want to play Galyn the Shelterer and create 3 copies of the Shadowfen Priest to survive that game. And you can just then get Galyn back later with a Soul Tear or so, and then just create more Shadowfen Priests. So depending on the situation, you will just create the cards that you want with Galyn the Shelterer, which is giving you 3 copies of a card into your deck, and then they also get a bit of improved stats. So that's why it is totally fine to just have one Skeletal Dragon, to just have one Blood Magic Lord, or one Nahagliiv, whatever. So some people are asking me all the time why you're just playing specific cards in once, but it's just that with Galyn the Shelterer or with the Soul Tear, you can just get those back. So you can, for example, also play the Night Shadow as a 1-drop, or you can play 2 Night Shadows, 2 Undying Dragons whatsoever, and you can just switch the cards out as you think the situation fits the best. So if you think you will play against another control deck, it might be more useful for you to use a Galyn the Shelterer and create a lot of copies for some high value cards like a Mantikora, like a Blood Magic Lord, and so on, or even a Dragonborn, Paarthurnax, whatsoever, you know what I mean. But if you then face a very aggressive deck and you need to drop the Galyn on turn 3, then it makes totally sense to just get something that you want on the board early, like a huge guard. So if you use Galyn on the Dark Guardian here, or if you use Galyn on the Barrow Stalker, even better, then for 2 you get a 5/6 with Drain and Guard on the board, which is very good against aggressive decks. So that's kind of the Controlled Spellsword deck. I will now show you a bit of gameplay like usual. So I made 2 records, so 2 games with this deck here. I was working pretty decently despite having a few issues here and there, but you will see that in the game. So I hope you will enjoy it. If you do not forget to hit the like button. Also, you can of course subscribe to my channel. It's free, costing you nothing, and you get notifications when I'll be uploading more content, which is then next year. So you need to wait 1 full year now. There's nothing else coming in 2017, but more stuff is coming in 2018. So keep looking forward for that. And now some gameplay, guys. So see you next year. Enjoy. Okay, guys. So let's start having for first match an assassin, and that's kind of the third or fourth one in a row. I'm not sure why everyone is not switching to assassin, but well, so be it. Being number 310 right now on the leaderboard, lost a few places recently. I was not playing too much, and the starting is very bad, so let's just redraw everything. Cannot keep any of those in the hand. Bruma's fine, Soul not so much, and double guards should work out as well. We just need to find something for 3 here, and then we are good to go. Because a Soul there, you cannot play that early. No way about that. Depot Trapper, oh, interesting. So Depot Trapper, cool little guard. Shackled creatures damaged by the Depot Trapper, so we will drop the Bruma here, then the Bruma is getting shackled because we will trade, and then we have unfortunately nothing to play after. I mean, if he's killing the Bruma, we could then use the Soul to get the Bruma back, but that's really nothing you want to do normally. Fighter Skilled Recruit on the right side, not on the left. He's not a fan of that. Gonna kill the Depot Trapper, nothing to play now. We are passing, dropping then. Yeah, so either Hive Defender or the Emperor's Blade. We will see about that. One of those units, one of those guards definitely coming. Depends a bit on how aggressive he is. So this might be giving us more health in the long run. Finish off. That's fine. Fine. Cloudrest. Cloudrest is cool against the Fighter Skilled Recruit, but we will play that later. Let's go then for the start here, Hive Defender. The thing is, the Depot Trapper will shackle the Hive Defender anyway, or the Emperor's Blade if we drop that, and then we cannot attack and we're not slaying for the 3 health. Form of Alteration. Very interesting assassin build here. Depot Trapper, Tome of Alteration, 3-5 now on the board that can shackle. He is not attacking. The thing is, if we go Cloudrest, and he's not dealing damage, and we are not getting shackled. More lethal apparently. Someone really loves lethal blood sorcerer. Ah, that's where you're coming from. Good to know. The blood sorcerers at the start, if he has 7 or more max magic, he's dealing 5 damage to the opponent. So because he's right now at 5, he will be at 6 next turn, so the blood sorcerer still needs time. So we have one more turn. That's why we can trade here. We can kill the Fighter Skilled Recruit and we can drop the Undying Dragon. And this will take off next turn, so 1 turn later. And until then, in the worst case, we have the Piercing Javelin. In the better case, we can just trade and keep the Piercing Javelin. So it does not look like it. It looks like that we need to play the Piercing Javelin if we are not interested in taking 5 points of damage. I kind of think we are not interested in that, but we will see.
Your story has finished.
Because we can, of course, just drop now, let's see, Hive Defender, for example, instead of Piercing Javelin. Or we're killing this with the Piercing Javelin and keeping the 5/5 here alive. That would also be an option that we have. Or we are going Soul Tear into the Cloudrest Illusionist and kill the 4/2, which is then just a 0/2. And the amount of points on the board is not that high in total, and we are of course healing back. So he then just has 4 damage on the right side. He has 1 card in hand. We're taking 5 from the Blood Sorceress. That's all in all not too bad. So I like that. We're going into Cloudrest here. Playing the Cloudrest, and we're also playing the Cloudrest on the right side, just so that if he's still killing the Undying Dragon, we have another unit for some trade potential. Back to 27, we are taking the 5 points now back into our face, so back to 22. He currently has then 10 damage on the board, so could push us down to 12.
We'll stand together.
And there's another Sardos agent,
We will seize our own
plus
fate.
another Blood Source. Oh, that's indeed a lot. That's a lot. Soul Tear.
The forest
He's not
is
just going
ours.
face. It would be nice to get something alongside the Piercing Javelin. Skeletal Dragon,
Your
not good
story
enough.
has
We're
finished.
down to 12. And just another Cloudrest, which is fine, but not fine enough. Problem is that he's pushing double 5s from the Blood Sorceress. Ah, that is too much, so gonna kill one of those. Gonna kill the Sardos agent here, gonna kill one of the smaller units. So we're back to 17, he's pushing 5, he's pushing another 10, so we are down to 2. Oh man, that's not enough. We are down to 2 life then. Have the Soul Tear. That will give us something big here, or something small like a Bruma to get more life. Probably the Hive Defender, the big guy. Despite, wait a second. If he's just going face, we need the Bruma. We need the life gain. So another 5. Fight is good. Yeah, well done, sir. So looks like it doesn't matter what we are doing, because he will just push more damage in our face. There we go. We got Cloudrest Illusionist coming at the right time. Gonna hit that Blood Source was down. So I would really like to see an execute. Just a Barrow Stalker. Well, fuck me, so that's another 5 into our face. Gonna drop that Bruma here. Gonna drop another Bruma. Isn't that true? Yeah, it is. Going then also for a Barrow Stalker.
I smell
Gonna crush that fighter's guilty cube, going for 5 life gain. So we're back to 12. He's pushing 5 here. So we're back to 7, another 2. And then he can go for another 2. So that is then not enough to kill me, at least for now. But the second Blood Sources was a bit too much. And without getting any sort of execute here or any sort of destruction, we were in a really bad spot. Double Bruma is pretty good though. Oh wait, why are you doing that? This is Drain Vitality? A Leaf Lurker. So you're then hitting hard in the face. On the other hand, because we have these on the board, we have the Undying Dragon, we're just draining so much. Yeah, that's why he's killing that. Okay. So then Mantikora, probably. Probably the Mantikora, still getting life back. The other option would be just Hive Defender. Gives us more life, but I think Mantikora is a safer choice. So Leaf Lurker is down, we get 2 life back, we kill the Nimble Ally, and now we are starting to attack. So 5 in the face, down to 33. We have another Mantikora incoming. We have Skeletal Dragon, we have a lot of guards here as well. Oh, instantly getting a giant bat. And of course he's just hitting in the face again. He's just trying to push us down so that if he's finding a lightning bolt from the top, he would win the game. On the other hand, we have the Emperor's Blade here. We have the Hive Defender, so we are out of reach for him if he's not dropping an Arcano, killing the giant bat, and another 6 into the face. So Arcano would be by far the worst. Another bad card would be a Supreme Artomancer, but even then we have the Shadowfen Priest, we have the Edict, so we can just silence that. Wild Beast Caller. Interesting, getting a Snow Wolf, which is not a very strong card. Solitaire. Solitaire would be cool to pick up with the Undying Dragon. But it might be a bit too greedy. I mean, how about dropping another guard? Which should then be good enough against those units. Plus then the Solitaire. So at 6 life, we're dropping the Solitaire into the Undying Dragon, which is a 7/7 plus of the extra points. So that's a 12/12, which is very good. 3 in the face, and let's pass. And if the Undying Dragon is then on the board and he can attack 1 turn later, we are definitely winning the game.
Stand together.
Yeah, even with another Sadra's Agent, sir. Even then. Execute. Great, great. So definitely dropping Undying Dragon. We're going for the, let's see, Shadowfen Priest. Let's go Shadowfen Priest, get rid of the effect. Dropping that execute here and just going for the trade and then winning the game next time. No way that we are losing now. With the extra life gain that we are getting and the amount of power we have on the board, and he's just at 1 card, so the maximum we can push would be 5 on the base. Yeah, and we got another Bruma, perfect. So you can concede at this point, but he's still trying apparently. So whatever. That is 12 in the face, so we're back to 20. Because the Undying Dragon is such a cool card. So then 3 more. We're going for another 5, and then the 6 from the Mantikora for the victory. There we go. I'm totally in for a second game, and so what? Second game will be Sorcerer. Now let's assume mid-range Sorcerer, right? So that's kind of the strongest version right now. Have an Execute which is really good against Sorcerer and all the ward units. Galyn the Shelterer, Dark Guardian, that's not too bad either. So we will start. We will not play anything on the first turn, because with the Execute we are just reacting to what he is playing. And then probably on turn 2 we are dropping the Execute. So then we could play on 3 the Galyn into maybe a huge Dark Guardian. That might not be the worst. So I think we're just keeping the hand despite not having a 2-drop. And there is something more to destroy. Great. So let's pass here. I would expect that he's now giving us a unit that we can kill with the Execute. That's just super likely, but it's not happening. Ooh, unusual. Okay, so let's just pass as well. Nothing to play. Maybe he's playing Ram Sorcerer. And that is... Oh yeah, he is playing Ram Sorcerer. It's a 3-miner incoming. Then I would like to have a bit more value from the Galyn, to be honest. So against an aggressive deck, Dark Guardian is very cool. But against the ramp, well, we want something different, like some silencer for the support cards. Or Lydia is not too bad, but I think we want to be even more greedy, are we not? We want to have some huge creatures here. Let's just drop the Dark Guardian. I think it's fine. Let's keep the Galyn a bit longer. Getting something like Mantikoras, Skeletal Dragons, Blood Magic Lord. One of those, I think it's stronger with the Galyn. Hello to Death Priest. Well, so you hit Lydia. Cool. There's another Dark Guardian. And, well, we could use this, but I want to keep the support destruction. So how about we will just give him the Mummy here, just the Dark Guardian? Let's just go Dark Guardian. Bit stronger, bit more expensive. And yeah, we could use Galyn now on the Mummy. Wouldn't that be good? I hope he's not just dropping another Hello Death Priest. That would suck hard. There's a soul already for the 3-minder to drop the 3-minder here. Ramping up hard. And going to 6 magic already. Oh yeah, that's a unit I want to get a copy of. So going for Galyn into the Mantikora. He might not smell that we have something big in the hand, otherwise he wouldn't have played Galyn. And then he will play the Hello Death Priest again. But I mean, it's fine, we still get the value. And let's push the 2 in the face and end the turn. It's very crucial then to keep the Mummifies for some huge cards, like Paarthurnax and so. Get rid of that. So I'm gonna crush one of my guards. There's an Execute. One trade into the Hello to Death Priest. We will then go for the Piercing Javelin on the 6/6. And not giving back another card, of course. And let's just pass. You could drop the Mummy here on the board, but it's not a huge card and I kinda want to keep it a bit. Wonderstone, yeah. Oh, Wonderstone is down. 3-minder, another one. With lethal, cool. Firebolt. That's okay. He's down to 2 cards. Edict is killing the Wonderstone. We are killing the 3-minder here. And, well, let's go for the Mummy now. We now just need to be careful that he's not dropping his growth. Because right now there's nothing else to kill the Hist. And just another 3-minder. That's already number 3. That early in the game. Look at the Magicka here. Boom. Soul Tear. Soul Tear, Soul Tear. Oh boy. How about more Mantikoras? I like more Mantikoras. I like those a lot. So we want more Mantikoras in our deck. Against this deck, that should work out really good. Having so much destruction on the deck. We have the 3 copies from the start for the Mantikora and we created another 6 in the deck. So we have 9 destruction cards in our deck. Plus the Mantikora is really strong as a 9/9. I would on the other hand also love to create some Shadowfen Priest. And he's now going for the Hello Death Priest and crushing the Mantikora. So there you go, he's playing that as a 5/7. Mantikora is down, just getting a Mummy. But guess what, we have more. We have more Phalanx Exemplar. Repel the this and playing the Piercing Javelin. And will we play the Mummy? Not really helping us, but we are still dropping it. And let's end the turn. Yeah, the Ice Storm. And just another Hello Death Priest, which is now hitting the Exemplar. Okay. Oh, we just got another one from the top. Whatever. There you go, enjoy. So you are down to 1 card. As long as the card is not a His Growth, but you would have played that, we are fine. Fate Weaver.
I fly like the wind
And the Spy Master. Ooh, that's funny. That will be huge. There's a Blood Magic Lord, so enjoy that. Give me something nice, please. Orb's Curse. Probably using that. I'm gonna shackle that lane here, so then the Blood Magic Lord can definitely find a target if he's not killing it. Should work out decently. If he's not getting a Mummify from the top, yeah, cool, sir, really cool. Doesn't really matter if we hit the Spy Master now or not. So I mean, he's increasing in Magicka, but it's not really like he is like he's getting something bigger. It's already super big, so let's just kill the Fate Weaver. And well, these are not good enough. I think for now we're just passing. The executes, while cool, I'm not sure if we can really use those. I mean, that's a target for the execute that we might just hit. Barrow Stalker. Oh boy, let's just use the execute on the Dark Harvester. And we're dropping the Barrow Stalker. Get some life back. Not even hitting him here, so that the Barrow Stalker can just hit him in the face without that he will get a card. Not sure where my big cards are, though. Totally would feel safer if we have a Shadowfen Priest in our hand, or if we have another Edict in our hand. If there's a Hist coming on the board, which he's definitely playing, he will definitely play those, then we are in some trouble. Just another Dark Harvester. And the Nahagliiv. Okay, that's indeed a cool one. So how about another execute on this? We cannot range quite a lot. We're also dropping the Nahagliiv here on the right side. And let's pass. Still not hitting him. We just want more to push here for the drain and then have a huge Undying Dragon. He's playing a very anti-deck kinda, with a lot of Mummifies. Hello Death Priest. The good thing is the Mummify cannot hit the Nahagliiv. Maybe he has a Mummify in his hand and was waiting for a bigger target as well. Harpy. Okay. He would not hit him in the face anyway with the Nahagliiv. And there's a Mantikora. So option number one would be, as we're definitely hitting him here, that we use the Mantikora now to kill this unit that is spawning. He will find a way to kill the Spy Master with a Firebolt or something. So it's better kinda if we can control that we can kill the unit. If he's dropping that later and he's getting something used that we cannot control, would be bad, I think. So I think it will be a good idea to kill this one and then play the Mantikora to kill the unit if the unit is big. Could be a super small one, but that's a big one, so it's good to have the Mantikora at hand to kill the big guy. And again, just pass. We do not want to drop all the small creatures right now on the board. If he has another Ice Storm, we'll just kill those. On the other hand, now we have a strong board, so we could potentially just hit him in the face. The thing is, because he might then get his growths, we kind of still want to have a support destruction in our hand, at least one. So I'm not sure if we really want to go face. Midnight Snack and another Midnight Snack. Ooh, that is weak. That is very weak. Hive Defender, well, it's also not the strongest. So how about, because there might be Ice Storms, we will use this. Gonna crush the other Midnight Snack, pushing 2 in the face, and drop the Hive Defender. Not pushing more damage in, but we might do so on the next turn. Then we have currently, that is 18 points, he's at 28, so we need 2 turns. And then if he's dropping some His Growth, that is too late, because that will take another turn time. And the only option for him to kill multiple stuff would be Ice Storm, but then he needs to. Or he's just dropping Incarno. So that is also a viable option. And with the Incarno, I do not like to push damage now. It's getting too much. Emperor's Blade. Let's just push 2 in the face and he will trade here. 37 now. We will just pass. He's out of cards. Incarno will crush the Mantikora. So he's losing Incarno. We're taking 1 point of damage. Oh well, or he's just having a Dark Rebirth. He's killing the Mantikora without losing Incarno. How good is that? And we just got some more small shit on the board. Some more small shit. So these would just die to Incarno. I think we're dropping Bruma and we're dropping the Mummy. Getting 1 life back, so that's enough to kill Incarno if he's not top decking something. That's why we're passing. Top deck would be an Ice Storm. For example, killing 3 units, still having a count on the board. He's dealing damage through the breakthrough, but just a tiny bit.
You must be cleansed.
Shadowfen Priest, not changing too much. Oh, he's going for the trade, yeah. Whatever. He could have just went face here. And when there's another Mantikora. So we're gonna trade. Gonna drop that Mantikora. Heal the Shadowfen Priest. Have a nice 9/9 on the board. And then, maybe next turn, it is time to go face. He's just in top deck mode, so every card from the top needs to be perfect to survive long enough and come back to win the game. Already played 2 Soul Tears. Already played all the 3 Minders. 2 Health Death Priest. There's a Lightning Bolt here. That is not a top deck. Sure not. Undying Dragon. That's a top deck. Dropping the Undying Dragon, there's no need then to attack. You will just go on the next turn. Let's see, we have a 19, 22, 24. So, how about that? Having 28 points of damage on the board to win the game next turn. If he's not killing something. But even if he's killing something, we will hit him in the face.
You must be cleansed.
Ah, damn you, damn you. We're still going face now. Cloudrest Illusionist. Yeah, whatever. Still going face. We cannot kill him now. But what we can do is pushing him down a lot. And because he's playing a sorcerer and not a... Oh, we get some more stuff back here. Because he's playing a sorcerer and not a controlled Spellsword, for example, he has no chance to just kill everything easily on the board.
Wrong place
So
for
he's
a
down
midnight
to
stroll.
7. And we will just pass at this point. We should have enough to kill him next turn. Again, the worst would be double Ice Storm, but he already played 1 Ice Storm. Paarthurnax, that's a good card, he's getting 3 shouts, but even with the shouts, that needs to be perfect for him to really clear everything. Let's say triple Drain Vitality, or the... Yeah, triple Drain Vitality would be good. Or he's giving me out everything back with the Undying Force. It's a breath. Okay, this one is down. We still have enough. So we need more. Oh, another one. Do you have all 3? No, you have not. There's a Call of Allure. So you still need to kill something. Or you need to give me some guards or so. There's a Lightning Bolt. We still have enough. And with 1 Magicka left to go, the game is probably over. If he's not getting a Prophecy there. So let's see. Already played 2 Lightning Bolts. He played 1 Harpy so far. So there is hope for him. But we are trying. Still 5 on the face. Nothing, de nada. So this is another victory. Rushing the Ramp Sorcerer, which was not able to get any of the His Groves, which was pretty good, but he was able to ramp a lot early on. He played 4 3 Minders early, which is insane. So took down another one. Grinding up a bit on the ladder here, 264 now. We started at 300 something or so. Pretty good, but I have no time to grind further over the next days. Tomorrow is the last day of the year, so I will not grind then. And with that, I'm out for this year, guys. So I wish you a wonderful happy new year, and hopefully we will see each other back then in 2018. Have a great fest wherever you live, and we will then see each other next year. Come back to my channel, don't forget to subscribe here and also hit that like button. Much appreciated, guys, and now I'm out. Wish you a wonderful time. Bye bye.